Alrighty, so the new Tower of Trials floors are out, and today we're going to be going over floor 26. This one is a big one, I guess, because you're going to be getting a full multi's worth of diamonds and 2 guaranteed SSR tickets, which is really nice to have. So the gimmick here is you're fighting Diane, and the whole thing is you don't want to crit the enemy because they will actually get a 100% increase in the stats that they have. I think it's all stats get increased by 100%, which is kind of hard to deal with. So basically what you're going to want to do is when you're selecting your characters, go for search skills and just go for cleave skills, because if you don't know, cleave they can't crit. I think it amplifies damage depending on crit chance or whatever the case may be there. It's additional damage equal to 75% of crit damage. So all 3 of these characters have crit or cleave skills. You obviously don't have to use all 3 of them. I'm just going to do it for time's sake. Obviously, if you want to, you can do a little bit more supporty. You can use one of the cleave characters and some more support style characters like Gother or somebody else like that. So that way you could make them do more damage or whatever the case may be. But I guess my thought process here is if I'm using all 3 crit chance cleave characters, I should be able to pull more cleave cards more often and be able to get the stage over with faster. So you don't want to use their other cards if at all possible, because once you crit them, it is bad. Don't do that. So luckily, Sariel is the only one with an AoE cleave skill, so I guess we'll just go for that first. And then if you want to, I think Diane is the one that actually has the unique on that makes it to where it actually boosts the enemy's stats. So I think if you go for her first, this is one of the only floors where she's not, or like the main character's not completely like hidden where you can't select them or whatever. So if you go for her first, get her out of the way, you should be okay to kill the rest of the units. If I'm not mistaken, I will test that here just so that way you guys can know. But from my understanding, that is the way that it's supposed to work. But I've been wrong before. I have been led astray a couple of times. So obviously it's always a toss-up. You can't actually see the way the passives are worded or anything like that. So it could be, you know, not completely correct here. So getting kind of close. Hopefully we pull some cleave cards here and it doesn't stack our hand full of other stuff. Luckily we got one of each, which is very nice. I guess it should be able to, this plus one of the cards should be enough to kill Diane. And then I guess we will try and focus on the other characters at that point. I'm going to try to crit. Maybe I should have just went ahead and used, well, just in case that doesn't kill. It does, okay. I'm going to use a non-crit card or a non-cleave card on one of them after this, unless it just doesn't kill, which he's pretty low, so just for testing purposes, I am going to check because he has an ultimate in hand. Well, I can't see his stats. I don't even know why I'm trying. Let's use this card. It should crit. They all have pretty low. Okay. It didn't crit. Either way, just focus on Diane first. You should be all right. It's not that big of a deal. Obviously, I think going with Cusack or Freyr might be the way to go if you have those characters, just because they hit harder because of the single target attack. Sariel's fine, I guess, if you really want to use Sariel, but the AoE, it deals damage to all of them, but it's not, you know, dealing as much damage, so pretty simple, pretty easy gimmick. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully it was helpful. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and if you need any of the other Tower of Trials guides, they will be up on the channel. So if you need the next floor, hopefully it's up by the time you finish watching this, but if you're watching it as soon as it comes out, maybe not. But either way, thanks for watching. See ya, bye.